Good morning, it's Jonathan Barratt with Morning Debrief. The current time is 8 o'clock and it's the 8th of December, not long till Chrissy, and the current time is, as we said, 8 o'clock. Okay, the Dow in itself looks like it has closed down. Most of the night it traded a lot higher, but just towards the close she's come under pressure, and we'll just get that up now. You can see that it was up around 80 points right on the opening. Had some relatively good data as well. US consumer credit unexpectedly rose, but which is all signs of things looking quite happy in terms of it. And the S&P went to a new high, quarterly high, so that was quite positive before actually coming back. So the Dow 11,359, that's down 3. The S&P down up 0.63. The Nasdaq up 3.57. So in terms of the equity front, relatively positive on that fact. But we did see equities, as we said, come back in America, and also the US dollar quite better bid. But we'll get back into that a little bit later. The top 50 was up 32. The FTSE was up 38. The DAX was up 47, and the CAC was up 61. So if anything, they're quite positive in Europe, which is glad to see. Local market, local SPI closed up only a fraction, which was good, but still positive. But I don't really know whether or not that's going to continue when we look at it. Obviously, we've had that sell-off. The net change on the day for the Dow for the local market was only 1 point after getting the high there of 4,773. There it is there. So just having a look at that, equity markets obviously pretty rosy except for the last 10 minutes worth of trading, and that's caused all the markets to come a little bit under pressure. We're still trying to find out what that news was that turned the market, because we've seen that US dollar go exceptionally well bid across the board. As you can see, that Aussie, or more importantly, if we get a chart of the dollar index, you can see just in the last couple of minutes of trading, or the last hour or so, that dollar index, that US dollar has gone quite well bid. And as I said, we're trying to hunt around the reasons why that actually occurred. And that's that movement there you can see quite merrily. Up it goes, quite aggressive there. That does put in for perhaps a low here for that dollar weakness. And if it takes out that 80.20, then we head on back to 81. So that's quite important. As a result of that, we've seen a turnaround in a lot of the currencies. The Aussie in particular is one. As you can see, they've reached a good high there and then just reversed all night. And even though copper reached a record high, that Aussie certainly came under pressure. You can also see that by looking at the euro as well. And there you can see quite a decline. If it takes out this area here, then you'll see that euro will weaken further, and that obviously that dollar will remain relatively strong. Okay, dollar yen, as we said, looks quite solid. Straight, nice move there. We are long dollars against yen, so everyone knows. So we're quite happy on that front. Okay, let's have a quick, that's the currencies. Let's have a look at the commodities. That's where it's quite interesting. We did take profit on the gas warrant we've had, which we offered, and that's been quite a good trade. Brent crude, however, was down 0.38 at 91.07. West Texas was down 1 at 88.36. Natty gas was down 0.08 at 4.40. But that's it, we're out of that market at the moment. On to the softs. Coffee down 1 at 207.90. Corn down 6 1/4, as with wheat, down 8 1/4 after giving up a bit of those gains, but still looking quite well bid, particularly on what we're having in terms of drought in WA and floods in eastern Australia. That's at 784 3/4. Sugar was down 0.6 at 28.41. Soybeans were down 3. So if anything there, with that dollar slightly better bid, commodities have come under pressure. Copper's trading at 402, closed at 402, actually trading around the big figure now at 400, and that puts it pretty much as a scratched night on copper, even though it did reach that high. Gold came back, trading at 1403, and silver down 42 at 29.31. So as we can see, quite a turnaround in the markets just in the last couple of hours. And you know, and I guess if anything, that's perhaps the dollar, which people are starting to see is a little bit undervalued. But we have seen quite an aggressive move there, particularly against the dollar, against the yen. Let's just have a look at the economic calendar, see if we've got anything movers and shakers. On Wednesday, not too much. We've got home loans, investment lending in Australia, and GDP in Japan, but nothing but other than mortgage applications in the States. So it shouldn't do too much to the market, as we mentioned in the week ahead report. There's not a lot there happening at all in terms of economics, but let's see how that all unfolds. Well, that's about it from me. I hope everyone has a good day, and we'll certainly talk to you tomorrow. Take care.